Well, in this video today, we'll be creating a Salesforce approval process that is an automated approval process for processing discount request using these parameters. I am actually taking this use case from Trailhead, so you can actually practice alongside. So the use case in our scenario is if a discount is requested for 15% or less, it is automatically approved. If a discount is requested for more than 15%, it must be approved by Courtney Brown. So we'll create a user and we'll give her a role of manager. And if the third use case would be if a discount is requested for more than 40%, it must also be approved by Allison Wheeler. So we'll create another user called Allison Wheeler, and her role would be VP North American Sales. And this is what we want to see when all said and done. The requester will click on Submit for Approval button. Approver will get a notification. And based on approver's action, approve, reject, or resign, certain fields of the record will be updated. And the email notification will be sent to the requester when a record is approved or rejected. We don't have to worry about first two. Salesforce takes care of these automatically, so we'll work on 3 and 4. So we will create custom fields on opportunity object. Custom fields let your sales team capture unique business information. In our case, we'll create 2 custom fields: discount percentage, that would be a number, and then the approval status. We'll give, this would be a pick list, these 3 values. And after that, we'll create role and users. We'll create these 2 users, Courtney Brown and Allison Wheeler. And the role will create manager. We already have VP North American Sales already. And then we'll create email templates that will be sent to the requester when Courtney Brown or VP approves or rejects the record. And after that, we'll create approval process. And finally, we will test it out. So let's go to our org. And the first step is we'll create 2 custom fields: discount percentage. So let's go here, go to opportunity object. Okay. And I'm gonna create 2 new fields. That would be a type number. And we want just length 2 and decimal places 2. Next. And we want it to be read-only for everybody except actually these 3: platform user, standard user, and system admin. They'll have edit access. And then next, and then save. Actually save a new, but because we'll create a new field again. This would be called approval status. So I'm gonna copy this one, the label. This would be a pick list. So we go here, enter values, and this would be pending, approved, or not approved. Okay. And next, same thing, you want it for read-only for every profile other than platform user, standard user, and system admin. And save. So our first step is complete. Now we create role and users. So we will create manager role that would report to VP North American Sales. So we go here and roles. All right, and gotta go set up roles here, expand all, and I go to VP North American Sales, and under this add role, just say manager and save it. So that completes our second step, create role. Well, it doesn't complete, just a role. Now we create users. So first, let's create manager Courtney Brown. So we go to users, all right, do we see users? Okay, users, a new user. So Courtney Brown, right? Courtney Brown, and I see I'm gonna give it Courtney, and role would be manager, and let's just give it a standard user for now. Salesforce, and let's say standard user, and save it. And we'll create another user, Allison Wheeler. So we go back to users, a new user. Okay, and I'm gonna give Allison Wheeler Salesforce platform. Role would be VP North American Sales, active, and this is all done. So we got 2 new users, Allison Wheeler and Courtney Brown. So that completes our first 2 steps. Now we create email templates to be sent to the requester when Courtney Brown or VP Allison approves or rejects the record. So we go here, setup, and you search for classic email templates. And I click on, first let's create a new folder. So it's called discount approval, discount request responses. Now I'm gonna say read and write. And by all users, just hit save. And under this folder, we create a new template. Let's say just a text type. And then we just say available for use email template. Let's say approve opportunity discount. And then description would be it is used to has been approved. Let's say request was approved. And we want to say dear the opportunity owner. So we can take the name from merge field. Let's say opportunity fields. We want full name, right? So full name. So this is merge field. We go here. Let's say congratulations. Congratulations, your record has been approved. Please log into Salesforce for more details, right? And let's say best, this would be Allison Wheeler, say VP North American Sales. Just gonna copy this one for a second. And this is our approval or opportunity discount email template. Let's create another one for rejection. So new template, text, same thing. We say same folder available for use. Template name is, let's say, rejected. Description has been rejected, was rejected, and I'm saying not congratulations, not unfortunately, your record has been rejected. Rejected. Okay, log into Salesforce for more details. Save. And perfect. So that completes step 3. Now we come to actual creating approval process. So we are back to our org. All right, and search for approval process. Okay, and we want this process for opportunity. So you hit click on opportunity, and then we'll create a new approval process using standard setup wizard. Okay, you can name it, let's say, discount approval process. And I am not gonna give any description, just gonna hit next. Okay, so when should this approval process sort of kick off the entry criteria? That would be when the discount percentage on opportunity is greater than 15%, right? And then next. So what's gonna happen? Who specify approval field and record editability properties. So we want to determine this by manager. And I'll show you how we will see it. I'm going to just hit check this one. Only admin can edit records during the approval process. You go to click on next. Now select notification templates. I'm gonna just skip this one and we'll do it later steps. Okay. What should fields display on approval page layout? So we want name and the owner. We want discount percentage and amount to display. Okay. And keep this one selected and hit next. Okay, so we want the specify initial submitters. So opportunity owners are the initial submitters. Add the submit for approval button and approval related history to all opportunity page layouts. When this is activated, they will see submit for approval button and the approval history related list on opportunity page layouts. Perfect. So click on save. All right, I'll do this later. Let me detail page 2 and click on go. All right, so what would be our initial submission action? So we want to create field update. Basically, the approval status would be, okay, initial approval status pending, right? And we want to select this one, give a specified value as pending. Approval status should be in pending when it is initially submitted. Click on save. And All right, after that, we'll click on new approval step, the first step. So we should say it, okay, should be manager approval. And then this would be the first step, right? First, when the discount is greater than 15%, first approval would be the manager. Okay, so enter this step. If our discount percentage is greater than 15, right? And next, this is good, and save. Okay, and then we create our next step. If the discount percentage is more than 15%, 40%, then it should go to VP. So let's say VP approval, right? VP approval. Okay, and next. All right, so we do need a criteria if the discount percentage is greater than 40%. Okay, so in this case, we want to automatically assign Allison Wheeler as an approver. So I'm gonna just select this one. Approve or reject based on the first response. There we go. Perform all rejections. Perfect. Save. All right, I go back and see it. This is when okay. All right, so these are our steps. Now what should happen? Final approval actions. So we want to edit field update base. So the approval status pickless field, it should be changed to approved, right? So let's say approval status to approved and approval status to approved. And we would also want to send an email alert to the requester, right? So status email now is time we can select. Remember the email templates, we approve opportunity discount. And this time we want email to go out to the opportunity owner, right? So this would be that, and save. So this is our final approval action, right? To approve and status sent. Now, what should happen in rejection actions? We want to update a couple fields. First would be approval status. Status to not approved. And field to would be approval status. And a specific value would be not approved. Save. And then we want to update another field, discount percentage. Clear discount percentage. And that would be discount percentage. Make it blank. Save it. And we also want to send an email, right? So click on email alert and opportunity discount rejected. something like that. Email, we can select the reject discount email template, and we want to send it to the owner, whoever is the opportunity record owner, and save. Okay. And in our final approval action, we can also unlock the record. So I'm going to click edit here and unlock the record for editing. So save. So this actually completes our approval process. So I'm going to hit activate here. And before you can actually you can submit for approval, you got to have Courtney Brown or manager as your manager. So I am going to go to the users. Let's say I am the sales rep, sales rep. So okay, I'm gonna just do it, enable it. Perfect. So go back to users. Okay. And I'm gonna make Courtney Brown as my manager. So you edit your user detail and scroll down in the approver setting manager. You can give Courtney Brown. There we go, and save it. All right, that should be it. Now we can test it out, right? So let's say all right, so let's test it out, an opportunity here. I'm going to create a new opportunity. And we call it test one. And we got to give closure, that's a required field. Got to give a stage, that is also a required field. And do I have discount percent? So let's give 15%, or let's give 16%, right? Do I have an amount somewhere? Okay, amount. Let's give it $1,000, 1,000, and save it. Now, if you see the details here, do you see the submit for approval button shows up? Right? Now you click on this, but before that, on the right side, approval history related list, once you click on submit for approval button, and please approve Courtney or so now if you see approval history, check this out. So you submitted, and then it is pending with who? Courtney Brown. So now let's say you go to Courtney Brown. When Courtney Brown logs in, so I'm going to actually log in as Courtney Brown, and then you'll say it. So when she logs in to Salesforce, see this? See this alert notification? Click on this one, notification, and you'll say P multiplier is requesting approval for opportunity, and you can click on this one. It will directly open the pending opportunity approval page. So you can see we gave these fields, and here Courtney can approve, reject, or reassign. Let's say Courtney hits approve. Approved by Courtney. All right, so I go to, now I'm gonna show something else here. Should have shown before. All right, so the first time, because this email belongs to everybody, Courtney, so she would have gotten this email. BA Multiplier has requested her approval for the following item. Please click this link to approve or reject this record. All right. And when Courtney approves it, the requester will get this, that congratulations, your record has been approved. Please log into Salesforce for more details. I could have given somebody else's name, but it's okay. I'm in Courtney's mail. Now the requester or sales rep, when they log in, when he logs in, and then they go to, when the sales rep or the requester checks the opportunity after Courtney Brown has approved it, you can see in the approval history, the status changed to approved, and the comments that Courtney added. So this is actually the approval status should be approved. So there it is. This is all to, so we have done all the steps. We created 2 custom fields. We created role and users, created email templates. We created approval process, and we tested out, but we didn't test the last use case. If a discount is more requested for more than 40%. So let's create another opportunity. One more record where discount should be more than 40%. So let's say test 2 or 2 rather. Let's say here, and close date, gotta give one, and discount, let's say 45%, right? And that should be it. Stage, yes. Okay, and we need to, this needs to be submitted for approval. So click on submit for approval. Please approve. And if you see on the right side, right? So first is it goes to Courtney Brown. So let's log in as Courtney Brown. Courtney Brown. All right. I'm gonna log in as, all right, so she would see this notifications requesting for opportunity approval. So Courtney is going to, let's say, approve it. This is our test 2, requesting more than 40% discount percentage. So approval, step 1, let's say approved. Now, since it is more than 40%, this is more than 15%, it has to be approved by VP Allison Wheeler. Okay, before Allison Wheeler can access, we need to change her profile to standard user or system admin. So I need to free up one. So Courtney Brown has already approved it, so I'm just gonna change it to something. For our test purpose now, I will edit, just give a different profile user license to Salesforce, and let's say standard user. So now Alison Wheeler will have access to opportunity record. Now when we log in as Alison Wheeler, she will see that that record to be approved. Okay. I was expecting to see this one, but anyways, let's just actually this week. All right, so let's see test 2. Okay, it is pending with Alison Wheeler. Okay, details, shatter. All right, so after Courtney Brown approved the record, Alison Wheeler would get something like this in the email. Courtney Brown has requested your approval for the following item. Please click this link to approve or reject this record. So I click on this record. So I'm sort of logged in as Alison Wheeler, and I can approve or reject or reassign. So let me say I approve this. Approve VP approval approved. Okay. Now I go back and the requester would get good. Congratulations. Okay, perfect. So now I go back to the Salesforce as a requester, right? So as a sales rep or a requester, I can see once I log in, once VP Alison Wheeler approved the opportunity, I will see it as approved by Alison Wheeler, and the status of the approval status you can see is also changed to approved. So this is all to it for Salesforce approval process. And if you have followed along, I'll copy this link in the description so you can actually complete this in Trailhead as well. So we completed all 5 steps. If you have any questions, let me know. See you in next video.